Hey guys, hope you're well. My name is Ivan. I run Odenix, an AI automation agency. I'm just going to take you through this agent flow that I built that can generate leads, research those leads, and then craft an email specifically targeted to each of those leads based on the research. I would recommend going back and watching my last video where I talk about how to install Flowise and how to run it. I'm watching that first, but yeah, I'll break this down for you. So we're starting with the supervisor here. Which is attached to this box here, Chat OpenAI. So the supervisor is running on the latest GPT 4.0 with a temperature of 0.5. I'll go through my last video how to connect it, get an API key from OpenAI, buy some credits, and then connect it that way. And then this supervisor is then connected to 3 workers. As you can see, 2 of these workers have Serper as a tool. Once again, you need to get an API key from Serper at serper.dev, like this. Make an account. Just buy those. And no, you won't need to buy any tokens. You get 2,500 free, so that should be enough. Otherwise, we will need to buy some. But and those who are connected to Serper, because Serper is a Google search API, and both of these will need to search Google. So the first one is generating me leads. I've asked it to find CEOs in the medical industry based in London. Obviously, you can mess around with what industry and what location. The second one is getting the leads that the lead generator has created, and then doing research on them, finding where they work and have worked and their interests, that kind of thing. And then the third one is writing me an email for each of the leads generated and researched. You can see from the lines, supervisor connected to 3 workers, and then these 2 workers connected to Serper so they can search the web. And then the supervisor is connected to Chat OpenAI. The only other thing I've had to change, I've had to go to additional parameters, change the prompt a little bit. The prompt is as it was, but I've added the order that it will need to go to each of the workers, the lead generator first, then the lead researcher, then the outbound writer. So if I now run that, let me clear out what it's done already and say generate me 2 leads for now. Okay, so it's found Paul Hudson, who's CEO of a healthcare company, and Angela Kukala, CEO of another healthcare system. It's found us some information, who they've worked for, her educational history, and some of the companies she's worked for. She's worked for companies in Japan. And then, as you can see, it has then generated an email that takes into account their the research that's done, their background, that kind of thing. And it's generated me an email for each. The only thing to consider is that it's often not very good at finding contact information. So you might have to do that manually, or find an API that's better at doing that, LinkedIn API, something like that, to get email addresses, phone numbers, that kind of thing. But still quite a useful agent flow and really easy to make. You can build this in a couple minutes. So thank you very much for watching. I hope that's helpful. Cheers.